While you sleep tonight, something profound will happen. It occurs in that hidden theater behind your eyes, in the fleeting stories and strange landscapes of your dreams. For so long, we've treated these nightly visions as little more than mental static, the brain tidying up after a long day, easily dismissed noise. But what if they are far more? What if your dreams are actively changing who you are? This isn't just speculation, it's an understanding emerging from both cutting-edge science and ancient wisdom. Your dreams, even the ones you barely remember, might be one of the most powerful engines of your personal transformation, quietly reshaping your emotional life, your sense of self, and guiding your inner evolution while you rest. Think about the dreams that linger, the ones carrying a distinct emotional weight, a sense of unresolved tension or unexpected peace. Neuroscience offers a glimpse into why. During REM sleep, the phase where most vivid dreaming occurs, your brain isn't just idling. Key emotional centers become highly active, revisiting experiences, particularly those carrying strong feelings. Yet crucially, certain stress-related chemicals are less present. This unique state allows your mind to reprocess memories, gently detaching the sharp edges of difficult emotions, integrating experiences without the full intensity of the original stress. It's a subtle, nightly form of healing, helping you carry the lessons of the past without being constantly burdened by its weight. This is an emotional integration, a process that, night after night, subtly shifts your inner landscape. But the story deepens. Psychologists like Carl Jung saw dreams as a vital bridge to the unconscious, that vast, hidden part of ourselves. He believed dreams speak a language of symbols, offering insights and perspectives our conscious minds often overlook, pushing us towards balance and wholeness. What if those recurring images or peculiar scenarios are not random, but coded messages from your own depths, revealing suppressed desires, hidden strengths, or parts of yourself calling for attention? This view resonates across cultures and time. Tibetan Buddhists developed practices like dream yoga, training awareness within the dream state itself, seeing it as a powerful ground for spiritual insight and understanding the nature of reality. Indigenous cultures have long revered dreams as direct guidance from ancestors or spirit, pathways to healing knowledge. Christian mystics sought divine whispers in the quiet theater of sleep. These diverse traditions converge on a central idea. Dreams are not just internal echoes, but potentially a form of profound communication, a dialogue occurring at a soul-deep level. They hint that while we sleep, we might be touching base with the very core of our being, receiving guidance essential for our journey. How might truly listening to this nightly counsel change the course of your waking life? Over the next few minutes, we'll journey deeper into exactly how dreams serve as healing grounds, act as messengers from the soul, and actively catalyze your evolution. Unlocking the wisdom held within your dreams can illuminate your path forward in ways you might not expect. Welcome to Beyond Reality. If you like exploring these inner landscapes and understanding the forces that shape our consciousness, please subscribe. Now, let's explore your soul's healing ground. The moment you drift into dreaming, especially the vivid realm of REM sleep, your inner world undergoes a remarkable transformation. While your body lies still, your brain ignites with activity, rivaling its waking state. Emotional hubs like the amygdala connect deeply with memory centers like the hippocampus. But here's the crucial difference. Key stress-related neurochemicals, like norepinephrine, take a step back. This unique neurochemical calm creates an extraordinary opportunity, a space to revisit potent emotional experiences without the full charge of the original stress. Think of it like reviewing a difficult memory with the emotional volume significantly lowered. This nightly process is one of the brain's most essential tools for integrating life's challenges. It allows you to process, learn from, and ultimately file away experiences, preventing them from perpetually hijacking your present. This neurological reset isn't just about tidying up memory files. It actively helps heal the emotional body. The memory trace remains, often strengthened by the sleep process, but its painful sting can diminish over time. Night after night, the dream state works to metabolize grief, soften anger, untangle fear. What emerges in the dream itself is rarely a literal replay. Instead, the unconscious speaks through symbols. An overwhelming life situation might become a dream of navigating dark waters, searching for land. The feeling of inner conflict could manifest as encountering a hostile version of oneself. These images aren't random nonsense. They are the psyche's way of condensing complex emotional states into tangible forms, allowing them to be witnessed and worked through in the relative safety of the dreamscape. When you begin to pay attention to this symbolic language, perhaps by jotting down fragments upon waking or simply holding the feeling of a dream for a moment, your relationship with this process shifts. You move from being a passive passenger to an engaged observer, sometimes even a participant in your own healing. Recognizing a recurring symbol, like repeatedly finding lost valuables just out of reach, might point towards a feeling of untapped potential or unresolved self-worth needing attention. Understanding that the menacing figure chasing you could represent an avoided aspect of your own shadow initiates a path toward integration. This conscious engagement doesn't necessarily stop difficult dreams, but it changes their impact. They become less like nightly assaults and more like communications from an inner ally dedicated to your wholeness. The visceral payoff isn't always immediate, but over time it feels like a quiet settling within, less reactivity during the day, a growing sense of inner coherence forged in the hidden work of the night. While the nightly healing process works subtly to rebalance our emotional state, dreams often function on another level entirely, as direct messengers from the deeper strata of our being. The symbolic language we just explored isn't merely a byproduct of emotional processing, it's a vital communication channel. Carl Jung profoundly understood this, viewing dreams as the primary way the vast, submerged territory of the unconscious speaks to the conscious ego. He saw these nightly narratives as rich with meaning, carrying insights crucial for our journey towards wholeness, a process he termed individuation. The figures, landscapes, and scenarios that populate our dreams are like letters sent from within, penned in the psyche's native tongue of image and metaphor. What kind of messages do they carry? Often, dreams bring to light what the conscious mind prefers to ignore or cannot see. Suppressed desires, inconvenient truths about ourselves, undeveloped potentials, or the shadowy aspects we deny, these frequently surface in symbolic form. The dream isn't trying to be obscure, rather, it's communicating complex, often paradoxical realities that don't fit neatly into logical thought. That persistent dream character who irritates you might embody a quality you disown in yourself. A dream of finding hidden rooms in a familiar house could point towards undiscovered aspects of your own personality or potential. Paying attention allows these hidden facets to step into the light of awareness, offering an opportunity for integration. Sometimes, the messages feel less like reflections of the past and more like whispers from the future. Intuitive flashes, uncanny foresight, or a sudden clarity about a decision that arrives fully formed upon waking. This understanding of dreams as significant communications resonates deeply within various spiritual traditions, each adding its unique perspective. In Tibetan Buddhism, the practice of dream yoga goes further than interpretation. It involves cultivating lucidity, awareness within the dream, transforming the dream state into fertile ground for spiritual practice, receiving teachings, and directly confronting the illusory nature of perceived reality. Many indigenous cultures hold dreams in profound reverence, seeing them as direct visitations or guidance from ancestors, spirit guides, or the living intelligence of the natural world, offering practical instructions for healing, ceremony, or navigating life's path. Within Christian mysticism, dreams have historically been considered potential channels for divine revelation, moments where God or angelic messengers might impart guidance, warning, or comfort directly to the soul, requiring careful discernment. Though the frameworks differ, the underlying principle echoes. Dreams provide access to wisdom beyond the reach of the everyday rational mind. Consider the power of recurring symbols or archetypal figures that might appear in your dreams across years, even decades. The wise old guide offering cryptic advice, the vulnerable child needing protection, the appearance of mandalas or intricate geometric patterns symbolizing wholeness. Jung suggested these stem from the collective unconscious, universal patterns inherent in the human psyche. Their appearance often signals that deep, archetypal processes related to your soul's journey are being activated. They aren't just personal symbols, they connect your individual story to the larger human myth. These messages, whether subtle or dramatic, personal or archetypal, psychological or spiritual, act as invitations. They beckon you to look deeper, to question assumptions, and to engage more consciously with the unfolding mystery of your own being. Dreams do more than just heal the past or deliver messages about the present. They actively participate in shaping who we are becoming. They can function as powerful catalysts, initiating shifts in perspective, influencing major life decisions, and propelling us forward on our path of growth. This transformative potential moves beyond passive reflection into the realm of active creation. Think of moments when a particularly vivid or impactful dream lingers long after waking, subtly altering your mood, challenging your assumptions, or planting a seed of possibility that wasn't there before. These aren't just curious nighttime anomalies, they can be pivotal turning points in our inner development.
Many people report experiencing dreams that directly precede significant life changes, a sudden career shift, the ending or beginning of a relationship, a move across the country. Often, the dream doesn't provide a literal instruction manual, but rather it shifts the dreamer's inner landscape in such a way that the subsequent life change feels inevitable, aligned, or necessary. It might offer a profound feeling of resolution about a long-held struggle, grant a clear vision of a potential future, or confront the dreamer with an undeniable truth about their current circumstances. The dream acts like a psychic nudge, sometimes gentle, sometimes forceful, pushing the individual off a familiar but stagnant path and onto one more resonant with their evolving self. This catalytic power becomes even more potent when we consider lucid dreaming, the state of becoming consciously aware that you are dreaming while you are dreaming. Achieving lucidity opens up an extraordinary space for direct interaction with the contents of the unconscious mind. Within the lucid dream, one can consciously choose to face fears head-on, transform nightmare scenarios, seek guidance from dream figures, or simply explore the boundless creativity of the dream environment. This heightened awareness within the dream state often spills over into waking life, fostering increased mindfulness, self-awareness, and a greater sense of personal agency. Many traditions like dream yoga utilize lucidity specifically as a spiritual training ground. Believing the ability to maintain awareness in the dream state strengthens the capacity for awareness during other transitional states, including death. It cultivates a flexibility of consciousness, a direct experience of the mind's power to shape reality. Whether lucid or not, profound dream experiences can directly feed into the deep psychological process Carl Jung called individuation, the journey towards becoming a whole, integrated, and authentic individual, distinct from collective expectations. Dreams often present us with symbols of the self, that central organizing principle of the psyche representing wholeness. Encounters with mandalas, unifying paradoxes, or figures embodying wisdom and compassion can signify progress on this path. They might also catalyze experiences akin to ego death, where limiting self-concepts dissolve, opening the way for a more expansive identity aligned with a deeper sense of purpose or soul calling. The dream becomes a crucible,
where old identities are tested and new potentials are forged. Ultimately, the extent to which dreams shape our evolution depends significantly on our willingness to engage with them. Treating dreams as meaningful, holding space for their messages, and reflecting on their symbolism invites their transformative power into our lives. It shifts us from being passive recipients of nightly imagery to active collaborators in our own becoming. Consider this simple practice. Before sleep, hold a gentle intention or question in your mind related to an area of your life seeking clarity or growth. Without demanding an answer, simply open the door for your dreaming mind to engage with it. This conscious invitation acknowledges the wisdom available within and signals your readiness to listen, potentially turning your sleep into an even more potent period of guidance and evolution. So tonight, as you drift towards sleep, consider this. You are not merely shutting down for the night. You are entering the realm where your deepest self speaks, where healing integrates into your very being, and where the silent architecture of your future is subtly drawn. The faint image, the lingering emotion upon waking, these are not trivial remnants. They are potent whispers from the core of your existence, echoes from the soul's ongoing dialogue with life itself. To engage with your dreams is to step into a more conscious relationship with this profound inner process. It's choosing to listen to the guidance that arises naturally from within, to recognize the patterns shaping your path, and to actively participate in your own transformation. It's about honoring the mystery and trusting the innate wisdom held within your own nightly visions. They hold more relevance for your unique journey than any external source ever could. The real exploration begins now, within you. What will you discover when you start listening differently tonight? If this journey into the heart of consciousness resonates with you, please subscribe. Remember, your dreams aren't just reflecting who you are, they are actively inviting you into who you are becoming. Thanks for watching.